Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Financial Reboot Daily Market Update. So look, guys, we'll just do a quick update today. It's kind of a consolidation day, a little bit of a mixed market, right? The Dow's down red, the S&P's kind of flat, and the Nasdaq's up pretty fairly green. Um, it's a waiting period is what's going on right now. Tomorrow morning we've got the labor reports, right? Half an hour before the market, and we also have the consumer uh price index tomorrow. And so that'll tell us a lot about inflation and things like that. And the market's kind of sitting back on its heels right now. So we'll kind of let things work out, right? We've talked about what we're in for trades. We're in those energy trades, and we're riding those cues right now. And those are right on the cusp of profitability. So we'll see how things shake out in the morning, guys. Other than that, Bitcoin, right? Cryptos are having a great day today after yesterday's little leg down and all that negative news. They really kicked back up today. I'm looking at the Bitcoin quote. It's at 36,000 again. The chart is starting to look real nice, right? The chart we've been showing you. Let me show you here. All right, let's pop on over to this chart. And this is a chart we set up, right, when we had that big sell down and we said, relax, don't panic. You capitulated here, you confirmed your capitulation, then you got in this channel. And if you look yesterday, right, something dramatic happened, right? It got below that channel. But again, sometimes there's anomalies in the chart, right? Just a quick event that goes against the grain, but it resolves quickly. And so we put a Fibonacci on it, right? And look where it stopped, right at the bottom of that Fibonacci, right? Same place it stopped the last time. And the next big green bar popped on over. In fact, it popped so hard it went the highest in 3 days. So again, don't trade with emotion and don't trade in a panic. We saw a lot of people on YouTube and stuff saying, we watched this one guy. I'm not going to say who it is because we don't want to bring that kind of focus to anybody. But we watch him and it's like one day, Bitcoin, I sold all my Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to crash. And the next day it's, I shouldn't have sold my Bitcoin. Then it's, I lost blah, blah, blah on Ethereum and stuff. Don't trade like that, guys. Have a plan and watch your charts and be very deliberate about your trading. Look, other than that, I got nothing today. So we'll kind of take it easy. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. And then tomorrow morning is going to be a busy morning, guys. Don't forget, we've got the labor reports in the morning. We've got the consumer price index in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we'll get the federal budget. Okay, so let's see how things shake out going that way. For today, don't forget, guys, if you guys are following along on the plays, we bought the MRO. We already own ET, some options on ET and the Suncor, the SU, and we're riding those cues. Hopefully we get a nice report tomorrow. Oil pushed over $70 this morning. It's kind of come down a little bit. It's at those high 69s with the supply, the inventories and stuff. Look, there's so much consumption coming down the line, and we've talked about it before. You see how we're buying energy plays into oil softness because it's short and it's sweet. And the reason is the consumption is just going to overwhelm over the next few months the production. It's just that simple. Other than that, guys, like I said, Bitcoin, nice recovery on Bitcoin. The VIX isn't doing much. It's at about 1738 right now as I'm speaking, and that's not flashing any fear. It's just a very lethargic market today, and it's probably because a lot of people are doing what we're doing. We're positioned, we're ready. We want to see how this labor report goes and see if we continue to get some good labor reports. And the most important thing right now, really, you're not seeing a lot of it on the shows and stuff, but is this inflation fear. We'll see how that shakes out tomorrow. The consensus is at 0.5% inflation growth, and we'll see on the consumer prices, right? And remember, there's always two sides, right? There's the producer price index and there's a consumer price index. In a couple of weeks, we'll get the producer price index, which of course is your how much it costs to actually produce a pair of shoes. There's things like that, right? Right now, what we're going to see tomorrow is how much we pay for those products. And we know gas is already leading the trek there, right? I hear a lot of complaints about that. I don't own a car, so I don't worry about that. Anyways, guys, look, let's call it a Wednesday. You know, it's kind of a flat market. Like I said, we can pop over and take a look at the markets just so we don't do too short of a show. We don't want the show to be too short, right? And nobody watches. And nobody watches anyways. And you can see there, let's refresh this screen. You can see that the Dow's down about, not even 0.2%. The S&P's flat right there at plus 360, and the Nasdaq's it's been green all day, the Nasdaq, and it makes sense because Congress just signed that tech bill. There's a lot of enthusiasm around the tech sectors. Like you see on your screen, the Biden revokes and replaces the Trump executive orders that ban TikTok. So there's some good fluid movement with tech right now, and you see it in the NASDAQ. Other than that, guys, the Dow's probably red right now because of the inflation concerns. So we'll see how this shakes out. Okay, guys, we'll check the cryptos. You see that Bitcoin, after being really low yesterday, has popped back over that 36,000 level. Gold, we've talked about, depending on those reports tomorrow, gold is right on the cusp here of breaking out and that 1900 level, right? So if you're a gold bug, we would at least hold through those reports tomorrow and see how those shake. Oil, you can see 69.75. It's been as high as the mid 70s today. The trade gets a little petulant, right? Oil falls on weak summer kickoff for U.S. fuel demand. That thing's just getting started. And the markets, right? So you can see that Dow just legged down a little bit, and the Nasdaq still about the same. And the small caps aren't really participating one way or the other today, but they've been showing up lately. Again, I'll close with what I've been talking about most of the past couple of weeks about this new highs, especially for the Nasdaq, right? We need some participation from Apple. Really, we do. Tesla too. Tesla's a big component on the S&P 500 now, and these things need to participate in order for those indexes to get all-time highs. So look, guys, let's call it a Wednesday, okay? We'll be back tomorrow with a lot more information and a lot more definition, probably in this market. Don't forget, those reports will come out an hour before the market opens tomorrow, so make sure you're ready if you're trading. All right, gang? All right, we'll see you tomorrow.